like it's ringing. We're flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in.
Tactical nuke incoming!
You know, when I see videos like this, I kind of wonder if people like K9Aversion, aka the K9Karen, is just doing this to try to seek out attention.
A very quick video for you today. This was in my news feed this morning. PDSA stands for People's Dispensary for Sick Animals. I will put a couple of links in the description for you.
Well, I gotta give her credit when it comes down to posting links of the articles what she's talking about. But then again, I also have to take that credit back when two of the other links that she posts in their videos are just the crappy works of herself and I Hate Dogs.
When you read through them, you realize the dog has done nothing at all other than be alive and perform natural bodily functions.
So, to give you guys context, because let's face it, when it comes down to this lady, she refuses to do it. Max, the dog in question, who is a Springer Spaniel, is a 13-year-old therapy dog and is being awarded the PDSA Order of Merit, which recognizes animals that display outstanding devotion to their owner or wider society, above and beyond companionship. In fact, to go a little bit further, because this is the first time I've ever heard of a therapy dog. I've heard of service dog, but not therapy dog. A therapy dog or dogs are dogs who go with their owners to volunteer in settings such as schools, hospitals, or nursing homes. From working with a child who is learning to read to visiting a senior in assisted living, therapy dogs and their owners work together as a team to improve the lives of other people. And just so you guys know, therapy dogs are not service dogs. Service dogs are dogs who are specifically trained to perform specific tasks to help a person who is has disability. An example of a service dog is a dog who guides an owner who is blind, or a dog who assists someone who has a physical disability. Service dogs stay with that person and have special access privileges in public, such as planes, restaurants, etc. Unfortunately for therapy dogs, though, the dogs who will be earning the AKAC or AKC therapy dog title do not have the same special access as service dogs. So, in some sense, what K9Aversion just claims as, a dog just sitting around doing nothing, may have been something that could have been supportive for, a child or a senior citizen when it comes to, kids, as I mentioned in my examples, a kid trying to read and having, the therapy dog there, or trying to be kind of like a support animal, or around when a senior citizen is living in a assisted living. So there's a variety of reasons why a dog is more likely being, I guess, in some sense, acknowledged. And I'm sure that really burns K9Aversion right now.
That's it? That's all. What they are writing about here is a belief system attached to the dog. When I looked further, there's even a book available on Amazon about the wonder of this dog, and the BBC and others have reported on it in the past. This is unbelievable to me.
The thing I'm kind of like, I don't believe in, or I can't believe in, is why the fuck do you care? I mean, serious question. Why are you getting so offended that people want to acknowledge a dog? Why does anybody fucking care? If it to an extent, if it's helped people in their lives when it comes down to schooling or, being around for, by the way, for 13 years. 13 years. Why are you getting so offended that people are doing this? Like, no joke. You are literally throwing a fucking tantrum over a dog.
I'm astonished. The dog gets over 1,000 birthday cards from around the world, as if the dog has any concept of what a birthday is or what a birthday card is. It instills confidence in its owner so that he can retrain as a locksmith. The town of Keswick is planning to erect a statue in honor of the dog that has done nothing.
Yeah, sure, nothing. Well, besides providing comfort and support to thousands of people worldwide, but yeah, nothing. This dog is being honored for nothing. Really, are you seriously throwing a tantrum over a fucking dog? Seriously. Get a fucking life.
This is plain stupid. It's always been about the eye contact with Max. The way he looks at you, you just feel he cares. The dog does not care about you. Dogs have no empathy. Dogs cannot love. They don't have the ability to love.
Okay, now they've made fun of K9Aversion's whining. In case people are wondering too, if you do a quick Google search, because let's face it, when it comes down to this lady, because she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about, she's not going to, or refuses to because of her own prejudice. If you do a quick Google search of can dogs have emotion, there are some articles and websites that talk about the possibility and research of dogs being able to have the basic emotions. Emotions like joy, fear, anger, disgust, and yes, even love. Though, as you could probably guess, they do not display it the same way as humans, and unfortunately cannot experience, I will say from emotions, cannot experience complex emotions like guilt, pride, or shame. So, the more you know. Because let's face it, people like K9Aversion will not give people the chance to actually look up the information for themselves, and just shame people for having a different opinion. The useless twat.
I don't know what is going on in the world around me. It's like realizing most grown-ups around me believe in the tooth fairy.
Not really. I mean, at this point, let's face it. Everybody's gonna have their opinion about, certain things or situations or animals, etc. The point of the fact is, when it comes down to, experiences, people have their own experiences with dogs. Whereas, especially when it comes to interaction with dogs, people actually do their research. Which, again, I hate to call you out at every single time, but it's clear you don't do your research and just follow very biased rhetoric. Again, you useless twat.
Including royalty, people in positions of power. Are you all for real?
I gotta say, I really hate the radical dog haters. I really do, especially since when it comes down to it, with people who are afraid of dogs, again, they're afraid of dogs, but at the same time, they're not going to shit on people who have dogs. If anything, try to talk to the person or a friend to ask them to maybe, have their dog in another room so that they can, hang out or whatever. Where you have people like this, they are literally more likely buy a gun to shoot your animal because they hate your dogs and will find any unreasonable reason or irrational reason to try to shame you for having an animal. No joke. This lady's fucking crazy. And when it comes down to this lady, how pathetic you must be to get so offended by something that really has no effect in your life. whatsoever. Like, no joke. It's a dog that more likely isn't in your area, has no, like, isn't the dog of your next door neighbor. So why the fuck are you getting so offended? Seriously.
Are you serious? What planet am I living on? It is very disturbing to me to realize we are surrounded by people who are so irrational, including professionals, lawmakers, people we turn to and trust with our health and our children. This is mental.
You know, if you were to ask my opinion, I would say that the thing that's really mental is the fact that you're bringing a radical view to a topic that you definitely don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But anyway, that's just my opinion. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Novakast signing off. Have a good one, and take care. Peace.